Italian special. Show the people, baby. Open it up, split it up. There you go. 6 different Italian meats. Capricola, salami, prosciutto, and some others that we can't even pronounce.
Here we are back at one of our favorite spots, Dolce & Clemente's. And today we're going to watch how they build these amazing sandwiches, such as the Italian Special. We'll also take a look at this most amazing bread that they call prosciutto bread with 6 different Italian meats. Then we'll watch how they build and construct this most amazing and savory sandwich called, you got it, the Pink Panther. Nestled in the heart of Robbinsville, New Jersey, there's a culinary haven that transcends the ordinary. Yes, Dolce & Clemente's Italian Market. This gem with its rich history and authentic flavors stands a testament to the artistry of Italian cuisine. Let's go inside and get acquainted. In the heart of Dolce & Clemente, there lies a legend whispered among bread enthusiasts. Yes, the prosciutto bread. This amazing bread is infused with 6 different Italian meats. You have your prosciutto, your ham, your mortadella, sweet supersada, pepperoni, and provolone. Just look at how beautiful this bread looks. Just imagine how it smells. As this bread emerges from the oven, the aroma dances through the air, seducing all who catches its scent. You can request to have this bread served warm. They'll drizzle a little olive oil on it and sprinkle it with a little pecorino romano. Even Guy Fieri went crazy over this bread. More on Guy later on. Let's get back to this bread. We had our buddy Kevin put this together for us this afternoon, and boy, I tell you, he's getting ready to prepare this thing. He's getting it ready for the oven, and we'll give you a look when we go outside, when we start to partake of this wonderful piece of art, if you will, that's called prosciutto bread. While this bread is in the oven warming up, let's take a look at how our buddy Kevin builds the world famous Dolce & Clemente's Italian Special.
Here, our friend Kevin is building an Italian special. Roasted peppers. Red tomatoes.
As you can see, they build and construct sandwiches here at Dolce & Clemente. Just look at this sandwich, folks. It is an absolutely stunningly built sandwich by Kevin as he next adds the prosciutto.
Look at that, folks. Look at that. Look at the beauty. Oh my. Does it get any better than that? Oh my. That's amazing. That's the money shot right there.
As you can see, folks, as I stated earlier, they build and construct sandwiches here at Dolce and Clemente's. I was just as mesmerized as you were as you seen how beautiful and how beautifully crafted this Italian special was. Just absolutely an amazing sandwich. But we're going to move on and we're going to go check out another fan favorite, the Pink Panther. So without further ado, let's check this sandwich out.
Kevin is about ready to build this sandwich here. This is the Pink Panther. Chicken cutlet. Vodka sauce. Looks delicious. Oh. I just want to lick that plate right now, Kevin. One of the gentlemen.
Cheese. How you doing?
It's Kevin, our sandwich builder. He constructs sandwiches for a living.
Right. 15 years.
15 years here at Dolce Clemente. Absolutely phenomenal. Here we are. Look at that, folks. Just look at that. Just look at that. Oh my. Does it get any better than that?
Do you guys remember when I told you I would get back to you on Guy Fieri? Well, guess what? Look who's here. Wow, this is turning out to be quite the day. We get to come to Robbinsville and hang out at Dolce and Clemente. And we get to eat all this fine, wonderful Italian cuisine. And then on top of that, we get an opportunity to meet Guy Fieri. What a day. And you remember Kevin, our sandwich maker? Well, here he is in that episode serving prosciutto bread of all things. Wow, what a day. It just doesn't get any better than this, does it? But wait, is that really Guy Fieri? I don't know. Let's go confirm.
Folks, he's telling me he's not the real guy. There's just no way that he can convince me that he's not the real guy. Okay?
No worries, YouTube fam. If he fooled you, he fooled me too. That's Mario, a real cool guy. No pun intended. Let's get back to our food.
We are at Dolce and Clemente, and we're taking a look at the prosciutto bread.
All right, we're ready to chow down here and just look how beautiful this bread looks. Just look at it. Meat everywhere. It's nice and charred on the top, nice and crunchy on the top, and that's actually the meats there laying on top. Those get nice and charred in the oven. Just look at how beautiful that looks. Sprinkle of olive oil, pecorino romano. Cooks in the oven for about 38 minutes or so. And just look how beautiful and how succulent this prosciutto bread looks. It is just absolutely amazing. Just a thing of beauty. Does it get any better than this? This is how they do it here at Dolce and Clemente's. Wow. Just look at that. Yes, because of the music, unfortunately, I have to do this voiceover. But as we look at this prosciutto bread, it is just a thing of beauty. It is masterfully crafted. if you could just look at the meat on the inside, there's 6 different meats that go into this bread, and the bread just absorbs all the different juices from the meats, and it's just an absolutely wonderful taste. You have prosciutto, you have ham, the mozzarella, sweet supersada, the pepperoni, and the provolone, and they all just mesh so well together. Just an unbelievable experience eating this prosciutto bread, along with the drizzle of olive oil and the pecorino romano, the sprinkle of pecorino romano. I tell you, this is just one amazing tasting bread. You know, they did the Guy Fieri did the diners, drive-ins and dives episode, and it featured the prosciutto bread. It is just an amazing experience. It's something that you have to try. So if you guys live anywhere in the neighborhood, anywhere in the New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware area, it's worth the drive. We've even met people as far as who came from Pittsburgh. We met a couple who drove 7.5 hours from Pittsburgh just to come and experience this marvelous bread. I can't say enough good things about it. Like I said, just the smell of it, the aroma, it just seduces you, because you can just smell all the many different flavors that are going on in this bread. It is an experience, and so I urge all of you who have not tried it to get to New Jersey and try this beautifully crafted piece of artistry here, and Dolce&Clemente'S prosciutto bread. You know, this bread is it's a staple here in the Robbinsville community. They literally go through tens of thousands of loaves of this bread anywhere from November, December, around those times of year. They literally go through tens of thousands of these loaves of bread. They're that popular. And so the day that we were here, they had some sitting out on the table, and that bread did not last long. So I would highly recommend that you come and try this prosciutto bread. It's like something you'll never experience. All the different flavors, the prosciutto, the ham, the mozzarella, the supersada, the provolone. They even use some crushed black pepper in there to mix it in, to add a little flavor. And when all those flavors come together, it's just turns into a sweet reunion. And so with the addition of the olive oil as well as the pecorino romano, there's just all kind of flavors bursting out of this bread. So we're going to move on, and we're going to check out next our Pink Panther sandwich. Okay, next up is the Pink Panther. And so as we unveil this thing of beauty, just look at it as I open it up. Just look how thick it is. And so you have, look at that thing of beauty. You have 2 fried chicken cutlets, and as you can see, those things are huge. And as big as they are, they also maintain their moisture. They are it's a very nice texture. You also have the fresh homemade mozzarella, as well as their signature vodka sauce. And to top it off, you have this bread, this seeded Italian bread, which they actually turn into basically garlic bread. And so just picture all the different flavors that would go on in your mouth. Garlic bread with fried chicken cutlets, seasoned very well. You have your fresh homemade mozzarella, as well as your homemade vodka sauce. sprinkled with some pecorino romano. So this picture, all those different flavors going on in your mouth, and you see why I'm shaking my head there, because the flavors are just absolutely amazing. You got to get the Dolce and Clemente's to experience this. This is called the Pink Panther, another one of their signature sandwiches. Just amazing.
You see how thick that is? You see how much chicken you're getting? I can't even wrap my mouth around the sandwich. It's that much chicken.
Yeah, as you can see, this Pink Panther is certainly the real deal. I was already at this point, as you can see, I'm starting to slow down already, and I haven't even put a dent into the sandwich. It's just so big. It's just so much. It is so wonderful tasting, but it is a healthy sandwich, and I'm just about full at this point. I'm trying my best to put a dent in it, and as you can see, look at my mouth. Look how messy it is. And my wife, she didn't even tell me to wipe my mouth. But yeah, it was just a marvelous experience. The Pink Panther is worth all the hype. So getting to the Robbinsville area, certainly this is one of the sandwiches you would want to check out here at Dolce and Clemente's. We just couldn't eat it all. We still had an Italian special that we had to sample after this, and then on top of that you have the legendary, the famed and historic Di Lorenzo's Pizzeria across the street, and I was going to do some filming over there after this. And so as you can see, there it is. There's our Pink Panther sitting there beautifully, and now my wife is she's going to dig in, and she's going to try her best to put a dent into this sandwich. And again, today my wife and I, we're just trying just a few sandwiches, the Pink Panther as well as the Italian special that's going to follow this one here. But Dolce and Clemente, let me tell you, they specialize in just a plethora of different types of sandwiches. We're not even scratching the surface with these two. They do a variety of different subs, or I guess up in that area they would call it a hero. I'm a little further south towards Atlantic City area, so we call it subs. If you're over in Philly, you would call it hoagies. And so just a plethora of a variety of different types of sandwiches, as well as soups and other things that they serve here at Dolce and Clemente. But this sandwich here, look at that fresh mozz hanging out the back there. That fresh mozzarella is so good. So is that a seeded Italian roll. They really do a great job at everything here. The staff is they're just absolutely amazing. The owners as well, they are just a bunch of super guys. The older gentleman, Pops, I call him. He's the owner, as well as Joe, the son-in-law. But Pops is up there in 80 years old or so, or getting close to it, and he could retire and sit back and enjoy life. But the guy, his work ethic is second to none. He really enjoys being in the shop, doing his thing, making sandwiches or whatever he's doing. He really enjoys working and being around the fellas, and not only a gentleman, but a gentle man. He's a really, really good guy. Joe Clemente is this, I don't know, I can't say enough about him. Very generous man, very hospitable. He welcomed me in, and I just can't thank the whole staff. I just can't thank him enough. Kevin, who made the sandwiches for me, great guy, family man. Met his wife here, Dolce and Clemente. Just super folks. And so this is a first-class establishment, a first-class institution, and there's no reason to wonder why that they've been thriving in this Robbinsville neighborhood for years. Just an outstanding bunch of people who run this place, and my wife and I, we had a great time. Look at me, I'm back at it, trying to put a dent in this sandwich, but it's so much. But it's really good. We're trying to finish off this half here. Let's see if we can do it. As you can see, I'm still at it. I'm trying to finish this half of a sandwich off. I'm struggling, but as you can see, I'm chewing and I'm trying to get through it. And like I mentioned, we still have the Italian special to take care of after this. And just look at all that. Look at the size of those chicken cutlets in there. Just look at it. I mean, that is one thick, healthy sandwich. They take no shorts over here at Dolce and Clemente. You buy a sandwich from them, you better make sure that you've got an empty stomach, number one. Secondly, you better make sure that you pack your appetite, because if you don't, you're going to have some leftovers. So for the next day, and maybe even the next day, depending on what you get. So highly recommend Dolce and Clemente. It's one of my favorite Italian markets in the state of New Jersey. We have a pretty good one down here, not too far from where I grew up, in Hamilton, Bagliani's. But Bagliani's is not on the level of Dolce and Clemente's. Dolce has just about everything that you need Italian. So different sauces, different gravies, you name it, they have it. It's just one amazing establishment, and boy, if I lived closer to Robbinsville, I wouldn't need a kitchen, as Guy Fieri said. If you live within 5 miles of this place, you wouldn't need a kitchen, because they have everything that you need, and the food is wonderful, and just a great establishment. Can't say enough good things about it. But yeah, stay tuned for the Italian sub coming up next, the Italian special. Okay, looks like we were able to finish that half of the Pink Panther. Now we're going to move on to the Italian special. Here we are back at Dolce and Clemente's, and what do we have here? We have Dolce and Clemente's Italian special with all its meats. You have capicola, you have sweet supersada, cotto ham, mortadella, imported from Italy, prosciutto, fresh mozz, and provolone, lettuce, tomato, roasted peppers, and a homemade balsamic glaze, which is absolutely phenomenal. Just look at this sandwich, folks. Just look at this sandwich. I can argue that it's the best Italian sandwich that I've ever had. Just an absolute thing of beauty.
We are at Dolce and Clemente. Just look at that, folks. Just look at that. That's what you call sandwich, peoples. It's an Italian special. An Italian special built and constructed here at Dolce and Clemente. Just look at the thickness. Just look at how much meat. Provolone, fresh mozz, gabagool, supersada, capicola, mozzarella, prosciutto. Unreal. That's what you call a sandwich. And my lovely wife here, her hands are getting tired from holding this
Heavy.
baby. It's like holding a baby. All right, it's like holding a baby. This thing must weigh, who knows, 10 pounds with all the meats they put on this thing here. So we're going to delve on in. We're going to give it a whirl here. And so let's get into it, babe. Just start digging into the sandwich. Just having trouble lifting it up.
And keeping it together.
She can't even wrap her mouth around that thing. It is just, you have to take nibbles
It's so big.
because you cannot wrap your mouth around this sandwich. You have to take nibbles. They build and construct sandwiches here at Dolce and Clemente. And it's just hard to wrap your mouth around the whole thing. Just look how huge that is.
It's
Served
massive.
on a seated Italian roll. Gosh.
The balsamic vinegar on this. So good. It just brings
Balsamic
everything
glaze
together.
that they put on there. It is phenomenal. From the front, chop your way down. Okay? Work your way down. Here's a special video for my YouTube followers or YouTube fam. Y'all got to get out here to Dolce and Clemente. This is, unless you're living in some Italian market in the north end of Boston or something, you're not going to get this here. I mean, maybe Philadelphia. You go into the Italian market section. I'll tell you, this is just about as good as it gets.
Thank you for that.
Just about as good as it gets. Just an amazing sandwich. Absolutely amazing. That seeded Italian roll is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Crispy on the outside and just soft, tender on the inside. Perfect sandwich. Just absolutely perfect. It really doesn't get any better than this, folks. Look at all that prosciutto hanging out the side there. Even folks in Lambos come here. Even folks in Lambos come here to get some of this work, some of this beautiful artwork that those sandwich makers I miss it so much.
All those flavors. So good.
I miss this sandwich so much.
Look how thick it is. This is just a thick, big sandwich. Trying to keep everything together. So good, isn't it?
The sub roll can't contain the meats in the sandwich. The sub roll can't contain it. Okay? The fresh tomatoes or the fresh mozzarella, everything on the sandwich is amazing. We're already. Have anything on my mouth? We're already stuffed. We've had prosciutto bread. We've had the pink panther, chicken cutlet with the alavaca sauce. We had the Dolce and Clemente Italian special. What a life we live, right? What a life we live. It just doesn't get much better than this. The wife and I, we're just switching off. We're taking turns. Now it's going to be her turn. I love this sandwich. I really do. Don't forget the roasted peppers that are on here. Roasted peppers, fresh mozzarella. You got the roasted peppers, fresh mozzarella. Have the provolone, lettuce, that balsamic vinaigrette glaze that they put on here, as well as the prosciutto, the mozzarella, the capricola, the supersada, the cuto ham, I believe they called it. Just phenomenal. My weekend is made. You guys got to get out here. Just another A1 experience here at Dolce & Clemente. I urge all my YouTube family, anyone who's watching this video, get here pronto. Like I said, every time we come here, we meet someone from out of town. There's one occasion where we met a couple who came from Pittsburgh just to experience this. So if you live anywhere in the tri-state area, you live in New York, you live in Pennsylvania, you live in Delaware, South Jersey, North Jersey, there's no excuse to get here. Trust me, it is worth the drive. Everything here is phenomenal. And you'll see in the video how they just have an array of different products for all your Italian needs, whether it be different types of sauces that you can use for your pasta, or sauces that you can use for your homemade pizzas, a variety, or should I say an array of different kind of cheeses, from Pecorino Romano to Parmigiano Reggiano, all different types of other cheeses, Cooper Sharp provolone, you name it, whatever you want to satisfy your Italian needs, they have it right here at Dolce & Clemente. All different types of pastas, they have everything, cannolis, you name it, Italian cookies, whatever. They have it all right here at Dolce & Clemente. So I urge you guys to get here and try this place out, because this is an absolute gem. It is an absolute gem here, right here in Central Jersey, Robbinsville, New Jersey, right outside of Trenton. And this is just an absolute institution. So get here, folks. Get here and check this place out, because it is just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yep, you won't regret it.
It never disappoints. It never disappoints. So, yeah, we urge you to get down here and check it out. The wife loves this place as well as I do, so get here and check it out. Get here and check it out. Dolce & Clemente, folks. Robbinsville, New Jersey. So we're going to give you guys some footage of some stuff that's going on in the inside and the array of things that they have inside. So see you inside. Bon appetit, peoples. Bon appetit. Hope you guys enjoyed our sit down eating the prosciutto bread, the pink Panther, and the Italian special. Before I go inside and show you guys around and show you guys what they're offering here, I want to introduce you guys to this couple that I met, and really cool folks, and I want you to check out their sandwich that they're eating. They're sharing because it's so big. Check them out. Listen to what they have to say. All right, here we are back at Rico Soul Italian Eats, and look what we have here. You can tell the folks what you guys are eating. Both have buffalo chicken salad?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, we both have it, yeah.
All right, what do you think of it?
It's really good.
Really good,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You guys come here often?
It's probably our third time. Yeah,
time?
it brought us back. Mhm.
Everything is phenomenal
Yeah,
here,
it is.
isn't
Yes. Mhm.
It's the first time we saw buffalo chicken salad, it was like, oh, we should try it. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Look at that. That just looks absolutely amazing.
Just one sandwich is good enough for us.
Oh my God. So you guys split it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could probably split that in half. And
Exactly.
still
I can make another sandwich
off
of this.
Right. That's how they do it here, folks, at Dolce & Clemente. Bon appetit, peoples.
Gracias.
Your name?
Gustavo.
Gustavo? It's a pleasure. Pleasure.
Ashley.
Ashley, pleasure.
Thank you.
Bon appetit. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Just what an amazing couple, Ashley and Gustavo. Just really appreciate them giving me the opportunity to interview them, especially while they were eating their lunch. If you just look at that buffalo chicken sandwich, it is just, look at all the meat on that thing. It is amazing. It is a healthy sandwich. Again, Dolce & Clemente's showing their versatility and the different variety of sandwiches that they offer, and most importantly, the customer satisfaction. Everyone seems to leave here very, very happy. So this is going to wrap up part 1 of our video on our visit to Dolce & Clemente's. Stay tuned for part 2. There you see the chocolate covered pretzels, the different variety of desserts that they have, cannolis, things of that sort. We'll go inside and we'll get a more detailed look at all the different varieties of desserts. As you see my wife about ready to dig into these cannolis here. That's a milk chocolate tip cannoli. I got the dark chocolate cannoli, and you see the wife's reaction. She's loving that cannoli. There you see some cannoli dip, and they just have such an array of many different desserts, as well as different types of vinegars. As you see there, they have many types of vinegars, extra virgin olive oils, just an array of variety of these type of things. There you see the Bianco tomato sauce, which is just about the best that you can get. They just have so much, many different types of breads, just a plethora. They even have prosciutto there that you can take home and slice up if you have a nice slicer at home. Different types of balsamic glazes, pepperoni, different types of meats. There you have your supersada. They have it all. Different imported Italian meats, different type of imported Italian cheeses. They also have an array of various types of pastas. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop part 2 of the Dolce and Clemente's mini series here. Bon appetit, peoples. Bon appetit.